This video shows how to build an MCP server using Gradio under just 10 lines. I'm Fahad Mirza and I welcome you to the channel. Gradio is a popular Python library that makes it easy for developers to build interactive user interfaces for AI models and data science functions, while also providing very simple ways to expose their work as web apps or APIs. One of the newest features is the support for Model Context Protocol, which is a standardized way for LLMs to discover and use external tools, such as a code snippet, calculator, or data processing function through a unified protocol. MCP defines how AI can find, connect to, and interact with external services, enabling more flexible and knowledgeable models that can reach beyond their static training data. Now, I already have done a very comprehensive yet short tutorial on MCP. After watching this tutorial, which you can search on my channel, you will become a hero from zero in no time, under 20 minutes by the way. So what we are going to do in this video, we are going to create a Gradio app after installing Gradio locally that exposes a simple Python function as a web API and an MCP endpoint so that both people and LLMs can access and use the function. And we are going to do a very simple use case to reverse a word. But if you think about it, you can embed any functionality of your choice by using this method, which I'm going to show you just now. So let's get started. This is the Ubuntu system which I'm going to use, that's been sponsored by our very good friends at Massed Compute. If you're looking to rent a GPU or VM on very affordable prices, you can find the link to their website in video's description with a discount coupon code of 50%. Let me start by create a virtual environment with Conda. It is not mandatory but always a good idea to go with any sort of virtual environment. While that installs, let me also introduce you to the sponsors of the video, who are Camel AI. Camel is an open source community focused on building multi-agent infrastructures for finding the scaling laws with applications in data generation, task automation, and world simulation. My virtual environment is created. Let me install Gradio with MCP support, and it is a simple pip command. And it's a very lightweight software which should get installed in a jiffy. As you can see, all it is doing, it is installing all the prerequisites. So let's wait, and that is all done. Let me clear the screen. Now before I run this, let me quickly show you the code. All I have done, in the current working directory, I have created this very simple function or Python code where I have defined this function of reversing a word. So if we give it a word, it reverses it. Then I have created a very simple Gradio graphical user interface on top of it. I am importing Gradio library, and then I am just giving it that this Gradio interface needs to call this function. This will be the input, output, and this will be the title of the page. And this is a very quick, simple description. And then I am launching the Gradio demo. If you have used Gradio before, it is very similar to what we already do. The only difference here is that we are setting this flag MCP_server is equal to true. That's about it. Let's go here. Let me run this code here. This is going to launch my Gradio demo, and it will expose my function as MCP server. You see it says MCP server this running at localhost. Now if I quickly go to my browser and then access it in my usual 7860, there you go, it is running. So for example, if I say this is a word, submit, and it has reversed it. So behind the scene, it is using my function which is encapsulated in the MCP server, and you can just give it any word of your choice. It is going to start, let's say abracadabra, and then it is hopefully going to reverse it. There you go. Now this is a very simple usual uniform Gradio code which you can use. So if you think about it, if you go back to this code, you can simply put any function of your choice here, it is going to reverse it, and then so it is going to use it or expose it as MCP server. You can connect your databases in that code. You can put in any logic of your choice, where once maybe your LLM will convert your text prompt into some tool call where you will call this MCP server, it is going to return it, and there you go. So things have become quite easy and really interesting with this release. And creating these MCP servers, I think becoming easier as the days are progressing. So that's it. Let me know, what do you think? If you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. If you're already subscribed, please share it among your network, as it helps a lot. Thank you for watching.